Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
After an explosion leveled their Dearborn Heights home.
For everything that could have happened, like the fact that we were both at work and we weren't home, the fact that they both, not one dog made it, both dogs made it.
Both Simba and Dawson somehow survived.
Both dogs are pretty singed, but otherwise are doing quite well. Thanks for joining us. I'm Will Jones.
And I'm Pamela Osborne. The same can't be said for the house, which was vaporized by what fire officials believe was a gas leak. Our Mara McDonald is live in Dearborn Heights tonight. Mara, the homeowners thankfully were at work when this happened.
Pamela, that's right. As a matter of fact, Ali Ayash tells me that he was on Instagram scrolling around when all of a sudden he saw what had happened to his home. Ali Ayash was seeing all of this from work. He was on Instagram when he saw the video and took a closer look.
Saw the video and instantly I knew it was my house. I could tell by the color of the neighbors' houses.
He rushed home to find this, a smoking ruin. Inside the home, their beloved dogs, Simba and Dawson, who somehow managed to escape being killed by the explosion.
So immediately when we brought them here, they said, standard procedure with, dogs and house fires is smoke inhalation. They said that he's gonna need oxygen therapy, fluid therapy.
The dogs have been checked out and are so far so good, despite all this singed fur, but are going to need further checkups. Everything inside here, with the exception of the dogs, is a total loss. Ali and his wife don't have insurance, so they're coming to grips with the fact that everything they owned is gone.
I'm so thankful they're alive. Me and my wife were talking, we said it's the best possible outcome for the worst scenario.
Back here live, as far as what caused this explosion, it's really not clear. The fire department says it's gas, but why? DTE was out here. It says its equipment was in perfect working order. Meanwhile, Ali and his wife are trying to figure out how they're going to recoup from this, and they've started a GoFundMe, and we've got the info on clickondetroit.com. We're live in Dearborn Heights tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara, thank you. It wasn't a lot of snow across Metro Detroit today, but it did produce some whiteout conditions at times. I know because I ran into some on my way into work.
Not good. It's still winter right now, but spring is on the way. Forewarned meteorologist Ron Hilliard joins us now with a look at what to expect tonight and the rest of the weekend. Hi, Ron.
Hello, Pamela and Will. We saw that snow coming down. Some of us had some sunshine, but it did not stop us from knowing and remembering that it's still winter with that snow out there. At times, as you mentioned, we have the heavy snow coming down in a few areas, even picking up minor accumulations. With our ZachTrack 4D radar, let's take a closer look. We have some snow moving through Washtenaw County and northern Monroe counties. Also, as you get closer toward the thumbs, you get into the Sanilac County area, we're seeing some snow moving through the Sandusky area. Also, if you're into Tuscola County and up into Huron County, also seeing some of that snow. So across lower Michigan, we've been seeing a lot of activity, especially over toward West Michigan, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo. They are getting plenty of snow. Benton Harbor, they are just getting less right now under a winter weather advisory. Right here in Metro Detroit and Southeast Michigan, already 19 degrees in Pontiac, a little cool. We're at 21 in Ann Arbor, 22 in Romulus right now. It feels a lot colder though. It feels like just 5 degrees in Pontiac, 7 in Mount Clemens, 11 in Grosse Ile. Now across the area, we are continuing to see the gusty winds tonight. It starts to wrap up overnight, but a few flurries are still possible in the morning. It is going to be cold with those wind chills. Again, spring is just around the corner. It comes on Monday, and things are going to look a little bit more spring-like. We're going to talk about that coming up with your 7-day forecast. Now, first, I want to tell you, though, to download the new Forewarn weather app. You can check the new ZachTrack 4D radar and the hour-by-hour forecast whenever you want. It's free on both Apple and Android. Just search WDIV. Will?
All right, thanks, Ron. State police believe whiteout conditions led to a pileup over 50 cars near Grand Rapids. It happened this afternoon on I-96 near Knox Road in Portland Township. Troopers say about 50 to 100 vehicles were involved. Luckily, only a few minor injuries were reported. The weather conditions proved to be a nightmare for drivers.
I just remember driving down, looking in the rear view mirror and just seeing a car fly off the side into the dip. And it just kind of hit white out. And then all of a sudden you couldn't really see it till you're about less than 100 feet and you start hitting the brakes and you're trying to downplay it. We just started sliding out of control and then just kind of plowed through the back of a couple of vehicles.
Drivers were taken to a warming center at a nearby church. The eastbound lanes of the freeway remain closed. There is no timetable for when it will reopen.
In an unexpected social media post, former President Donald Trump said he expects to be arrested on Tuesday.
This comes as New York law enforcement prepares for a possible indictment after a years-long investigation into the former president's alleged role in a $130,000 hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels in 2016. He did not reveal details on why he expected to be indicted, but he has denied any wrongdoing. On Monday, another witness is expected to testify before a grand jury in Manhattan. It's not clear whether this would be the final witness before voting on a possible indictment.
An Olivet College basketball player is out of the hospital after being shot during a game in Ohio. The shooting happened Friday on the campus of Muskingum University. That's about 70 miles east of Columbus. School officials say the suspect, Franklin Grayson, shot the victim several times in the dugout. Investigators say Grayson was taken into custody. We're told he's a 2021 Olivet graduate. We're told the player is expected to survive those injuries.
We have a Help Me Hank recall alert. The maker of a popular powdered infant formula is recalling one of its products. Perrigo Company makes Gerber's Good Start infant formula. It announced yesterday it's recalling some of its Gerber Good Start Soothe Pro powdered infant formula because it may be contaminated with bacteria. The formula was made between January 2nd and January 18th of this year. The company says so far no products have shown any signs of bacterial contamination and no one has become sick. If you have that formula, you should throw it out. Still more to come on Local 4 News at 11.